Good evening. Let us do some of the trigonometry here. But before we do, we need to know the following equations. We need to know that the sine of A over A is equal to the sine of B over B is equal to the sine of C over C. The other one, it's A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC, the cos of angle A. Now we see the diagram here. The statement says in the diagram below, DCB, which is DCB, this angle is equal to alpha. AC, length AC is H units, and ACB, which is ACB, the whole of angle C, it is theta. Now we are asked to determine the size of ACD in terms of alpha and theta. When they say in terms of alpha and theta, it means that our answer has to have the effect of this. Now angle ACD, we recognize that is this small part. It's this small part, so that it's easy. You just say angle ACD is equal to the whole angle of C, which is theta, minus a portion of DCB, which is alpha. So the whole angle of that, it's theta minus alpha, and simple as that. Okay, we go to number 2. It says prove that AD, length AD, which is this one, AD, is equal to the H sine of that cos of that. Now we are looking for sine AD, and we have this angle and H. Now if you can do this, you can see that this angle is opposite AD and H is opposite D1. So it is important for us to find at least the size of D1. And you can see that from triangle DCB, in triangle DCB, we can see that angle D1 is an exterior angle. And D1 is equals to 90 degrees at 90 plus the size of alpha, which is this one. And we know that because of it is an exterior angle. So the angle here, it is 90 plus alpha. And from that case, then we can work out the proof. Okay, then we're going to use the sine rule because of we have two angles and a side and a side. So I'm going to start with AD, which is the side I'm looking for, and I'm going to divide it by the sine of the opposite angle, which is theta minus alpha, and this is going to be equal to the other side, which I have is H, that is opposite the sine of 90 plus alpha. Now this is the sine rule. This is this rule because of I followed my conditions of two sides and two angles. Okay, I'm gonna work out my maths. I'm gonna say AD is equal to the sine of theta minus alpha is equal to H. Now I realize from reduction formula that this is a co-ratio, so it's going to become a positive cos of alpha. From that, I'm going to cross multiply. I'm going to say AD is equal to, okay, let me go step by step. I'm going to say AD multiplied by cos of alpha, which is this times this, is equal to H multiplied by the sine of theta minus alpha. Okay, divide both sides by the cos of alpha, so that this can cancel that, so that I have AD to be equal to the H, the sine of alpha, theta minus alpha, all divided by the cos of alpha. And there is your proof.